It's only been 3 days since the 1-hour special episode of Dragon Ball Super aired, which introduced us to the latest form of the ever-transforming Son Goku. And in just 3 days, the effects are being felt not only through the response across the Dragon Ball fanbase, but by Bandai Namco, Toei, and many of the various avenues in which the Dragon Ball franchise generates profits. It got me thinking, just what effect does a new transformation like Ultra Instinct Goku have on the Dragon Ball franchise? Why does it exist? And what can we expect going forward when it comes to transformations? Transformations have been around in Dragon Ball since the very beginning of the story, but really took prominence in the Frieza saga of DBZ when the legendary Super Saiyan was born. What started as a way simply for Akira Toriyama to make it easier to draw Goku became one of the most iconic designs in all of fiction. The influence that the Super Saiyan has had on not only Dragon Ball but pop culture in general cannot be understated. Going Super Saiyan has basically become synonymous with snapping and completely dominating someone in the world of sports. But for Dragon Ball itself, the golden-haired Super Saiyan form is so beloved and iconic that we see our main characters in that form on merchandise almost as much as we see them in their base regular form. Since the Frieza saga, we've seen a new Super Saiyan form in just about every major story arc in Dragon Ball. Ever wonder why? Ever wonder why we see Super Saiyans plastered all over Dragon Ball media? Ever wonder why we see Super Saiyan versions of damn near every character in the Dragon Ball universe? And why we've seen Goku with a new look in every arc of Super? I think I could tell you exactly why.
We're in the money, we're in the money. We've got a lot of what it takes to get along.
The truth is, it's all about the money, the moolah, the zenny. Dragon Ball is beloved by millions of fans around the world, but like most cartoons, it's really just a commercial. A commercial to sell you toys, CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays, streaming subscriptions, calendars, t-shirts, sneakers, wigs, and just about anything else you can slap the Dragon Ball branding on. And I will gladly oblige, but let's call a spade here. How do I know this? Well, the proof is in the pudding. Dragon Ball is a merchandising machine. In North America, just walk into any Hot Topic store and you'll see what I'm talking about. Dragon Ball related merchandise occupies a healthy chunk of every store. Or just look around online. The amount of different, unique, official Dragon Ball merchandise available at any given time is downright staggering. I can assure you, if this stuff didn't sell, they wouldn't be producing this much stuff. After a failed attempt to revitalize the franchise with Dragon Ball Kai, Toei finally went all in with the release of 2 new movies and finally the all-new weekly animated series in Dragon Ball Super. Since then, metrics suggest that Dragon Ball has once again become the biggest anime in Japan, overtaking One Piece in the TV ratings as well as merchandise numbers. Outside of Japan, there's been little question that Dragon Ball has been the most popular anime for about 20 years now. Dragon Ball as a franchise brings in hundreds of millions of dollars each year for companies like Toei and Bandai Namco. And you cannot rake in dough like that by simply putting out a fun TV show. You get it by selling a bunch of stuff to a whole bunch of people. But at the end of the day, all of this merchandise is driven by the original work that it's based on. If the original work doesn't connect with audiences, you can kiss all of that additional merchandise revenue goodbye. In the 90s, it was Akira Toriyama's Dragon Ball manga. Today, it's Toei's Dragon Ball Super anime. When something exciting happens in Dragon Ball Super, fans expect to see it in the next video game. They want the Blu-ray, they want the CD single or the poster or the ring. My point is this, transformations have and always will be an easy way to create excitement around the Dragon Ball franchise, and in turn, generate money for Toei, Bandai Namco, Funimation, and all the rest. I imagine the planning meetings for each new arc going something like this. Meet the cigar-smoking executive. I assure you, this person exists for just about every big creative company in the world. The cigar-smoking executive doesn't care about creativity or quality. He cares about one thing: the money, the moolah, the profits, and doing it as quickly and easily as possible. Now let's listen into some leaked audio from a Toei Animation creative meeting that took place earlier this year.
Okay everyone, thanks for being here today. We're really excited to get started on the next story arc for Dragon Ball Super. So here's the idea, team. We're gonna go forward with Zeno's tournament that we teased back in the Universe 6 arc.
Yeah, okay, sure, that sounds good. Let's get right on that, but Jesus Christ, have you seen these numbers? That pink-haired thing has been selling out at Hot Topic. These stupid kids love the carrot guy with the silly hair. Oh, what's his name? Vegetable? No, the Gaka? The Goka? Who? Gaga? Who cares? Look, we need another transformation for Dragon Ball Super.
Well, okay, sir, that's all well and good, but, we haven't even started writing anything yet,
Well, you need to write it so everything leads up to the big transformation. I talked to AT. AT's already on board. AT's good to go. I have a meeting with V-Jump in 30 minutes. I'm about to pitch him this new arc and the new Gagu transformation. They gotta have it all over the magazines next month. Wait, why am I speaking English? We're all supposed to be Japanese.
And you get the picture. We don't need to look much further than the Ultra Instinct transformation itself to see that this is probably a meeting that happened in real life a couple of months ago. Way back in June, Toei released a new key visual for the Tournament of Power arc, a tease of a new transformation for Goku. The speculation began and excitement was evident on social media. Goku would be getting a new form during this upcoming arc of Dragon Ball Super. By revealing this key visual so far in advance, Toei is effectively creating excitement around the new arc. A fairly uneventful series of early fights and eliminations in the Tournament of Power arc are suddenly given an air of excitement and tension. The stoic Jiren stands tall episode after episode, and it quickly becomes clear to most viewers that this is going to be the guy that Goku will have to go a bit further beyond in order to take down. Excitement continues to build. We get the big money shot of Goku's new form in the August issue of V-Jump magazine. Just weeks later, it's announced that Dragon Ball Super will have a 1-hour special dedicated to the new transformation in the first week of October, leaving fans with over a month to brew in sheer hype and excitement. Finally, the episode airs. The fans go crazy, everyone posts their episode reviews on YouTube, and various outlets that don't usually cover Dragon Ball can't help but talk about the huge news that is a new Goku transformation. Now, this might be the best part. Remember how I said that Dragon Ball is essentially just a commercial to sell us stuff? I think we all figured that Ultra Instinct Goku would be the next hot commodity in the world of Dragon Ball merchandise. What I didn't know is just how fast that would happen. About an hour after the episode aired, this went up for pre-order on Bandai Namco's store, the high-grade Ultra Instinct Goku figure. Before you could even say, I want to see Ultra Instinct Goku in games from now on, he was announced on the official Dokkan Battle Twitter account and released for that game. And just like all of that Goku Black merchandise at Hot Topic, you better believe all this stuff will sell like hotcakes. You know how I know? Because I'll be the first in line to buy all this stuff myself, and I know plenty of people who are about to do the exact same thing. What I just described is known as a cycle. I hate to break it to all of those Dragon Ball fans that are sick to death of new transformations. They think the designs are boring, and they're just transformations for the sake of transformations. But this is Dragon Ball we're talking about. Transformations are here to stay, and I'm almost certain that we'll get at least one new transformation of sorts for every arc of Dragon Ball going forward, and then the cycle just repeats. The good thing is, well, for me personally, and looking around YouTube, a large portion of the fan base loves the new transformations. They love taking part of the hype cycle with fellow fans, and there's an immense feeling of satisfaction when the episode finally airs and Goku does his thing. We want more, and we're willing to buy all these toys and DVDs because that's a big part of being a fan. So I say, bring on Super Saiyan 5, and Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, and Super Saiyan 3 Nappa. Oy. Okay, maybe not that one. Huh. So that's about it for today, but now I want to hear from you. How do you feel about the transformations we've seen so far in Dragon Ball Super? Does the months-long tease of a new transformation make you more excited for the show? Is your wallet wide open and ready to spend when it comes to hot new merch that's released for a new transformation? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want more Dragon Ball related videos, content, and I guess like quasi-essays like this one I just did, please hit that like and subscribe button, because I have a lot more in the works, including some more Dragon Ball FighterZ comparison videos. Again, thanks so much for watching everyone, and take care.